we're going to build the PC that we got that motherboard for. But unfortunately, when I tested that motherboard, it didn't post. So, and the reason being, I think, is because the BIOS is outdated, because I'm not getting anything on the screen. But you can hear the memory training, and you can hear it actually wanting to post. So I really believe it's the BIOS with that CPU. So the CPU was a 7th gen i7 7700. So I don't have any 6th gen CPUs available to me, so I had to buy one for testing. So I've just got an i3 6100 to test, to make sure the motherboard actually that it all posts. If it does post, then we can then update it to the newest BIOS for that motherboard, and then that hopefully that i7 7700 will work, and then the motherboard will post. But we're waiting on that i3 CPU to arrive, which hopefully will arrive tomorrow. It's looking like it will. But in the meantime, just for a backup, I do have this Dell behind me that I got from a mate for free, and we're gonna see if it switches on for a start. It's a Xeon, what they call it, Xeon E3 something 133020 or 1332, something like that. And that's all I know at the moment. Oh yeah, and the GPU in it is a NVIDIA Quadro K600. Don't know the memory in it. We'll find it out if it turns on. I have put new thermal paste in it because I wanted to check what CPU it had in it. So I put new thermal paste in and put the CPU fan back in. It's got a SATA hard drive, and that's about it. It's pretty basic. So what we'll do is we'll see if it turns on and see what we got in terms of memory and hard drive space, etc. It's called a cheap monitor for $30, just for testing purposes. It's a 1080p one, just to make things a bit easier. So let's see if this PC switches on. Ooh, switched on straight away. Do we get anything on screen? Oh. There we go. Let's add a keyboard and mouse. And she just switched off. If I can get to BIOS. The old spinner drive. Ooh. Artifacting. That's 10. So we've got a working system. It's so slow with the hard drive. Spinner hard drive. That's what we got. So we've got 8 gig of RAM. We have a E3 Xeon E3-1220 version 3 running at 3.10 gigahertz, and the Wi-Fi works nice. So what I think I might do is connect to the net and see what, and download CPU Z and see what type of motherboard we've got. Yeah, so Xeon E3 version 3. So we've got 4 cores, 4 threads, which is not heaps, but we can make this a cheap entry-level gaming PC for someone, I reckon. My plan for it is to do a case swap on it, add a GPU. I'm planning around a 1050 Ti. I've got a 1050 Ti I'm bidding on at the moment. Chuck a new power supply in it, because the power supply in it at the moment is a 230 watt power supply, and that's not going to do for a more powerful GPU. We're going to put more memory in it. What else are we going to do with it? More memory. Oh yes, and an SSD, because it's running off the spinner hard drive. Take all the stuff out, does the things. Listen, how this thing works. I'm going to use this as my tester. Fit this in, huh? Pretty clean board, considering the case. What else do we need from here? Hard drive. Whew. That's dirty as well. Send the rest of it to the waste, because the power supply is just, it's not going to be powerful enough. Don't need the DVD drives and stuff. Yeah, so let's get rid of this. So the case I have for this build is a case that I got from that deal with that motherboard that I sold. I think perfect for this build. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna keep the DVD drives in it, but we're gonna have to take them out to clean it. So let's prep this case. There we go. Perfect. I'll put the board in and I'll put the RAM in. Put the hard drive in. Got the two hard drives in. I'm sorry, CD-ROM drives. Got the hard drive in, got the RAM, got the motherboard in. So all we need to wait for now, which I haven't got yet, is a GPU and an SSD for Windows, and then we should be right to then fire it up and hopefully get a post. We got a post with it in the old case, so it should be fine. The only thing I'm worried about is the fact that this used to be a Dell motherboard and whether it's going to be compatible with this case. Yeah, so in the next episode we'll put the GPU in, put the SSD in, we'll chuck a fan in the back, and we'll see if she runs. Thanks for watching, guys.